Anger can be a source of motivation, a tool for change, and a natural response to perceived threats or injustices. However, anger can also be a destructive force that leads to conflict, damaged relationships, and even physical harm. In this video, I will take a deep dive into what anger is, the number one thing that creates your anger, and how to get help if you're struggling with anger issues. Hello and welcome to the Anger Secrets YouTube channel. I'm Alastair Duhs, and over the last 30 years, I've taught over 10,000 men and women how to control their anger, master their emotions, and create calmer, happier, and more respectful relationships. On this channel, I'll share the same proven tools and techniques I've used to help my clients control their anger and transform their lives. For free resources on how to control your anger, master your emotions, and create calmer, happier, and more respectful relationships, as well as the opportunity to book a free 20-minute anger assessment call with me, click the links in the description below or visit my website, angersecrets.com. I look forward to helping you on your anger management journey. So, what is anger? When I ask clients I work with what anger is, I get many responses. These responses include: anger is frustration, rage, an emotion, a feeling, shouting at someone, hitting someone, or acting out of control. Take a moment now to think about these responses. Would you agree with any of them? If so, which ones would you agree with? Which ones would you disagree with? Feel free to pause this video now and think about what anger is. Would you say that anger is frustration or rage? If so, why? If not, why not? Would you say that anger is shouting at someone, hitting someone, or acting out of control? If so, why? If not, why not? Trying to describe what anger is important, so pause this video now to answer the question, what is anger? When you're ready, click play to continue. Okay, let's move on. Before I tell you how I describe what anger is, let me share the definition of anger that you can find on Wikipedia. According to Wikipedia, anger is an intense emotional state involving a strong, uncomfortable, and hostile response to a perceived provocation, hurt, or threat. This is a pretty complicated definition, but let's break it up into three parts and see if we can understand it better. The first part of Wikipedia's definition says that anger is an intense emotional state. There are two things to notice about this statement. Firstly, anger is intense. If you are watching this video, I am sure you know this. You have probably experienced many times when it seems like anger takes control of you. You may have gotten into arguments where your anger has escalated out of control. At these times, you may become so angry that you may not even be aware that you are angry. You are just reacting to the event that is causing your anger. The second part of Wikipedia's definition says that anger is an emotional state. This is worth restating. Whatever anger is a feeling or an emotion. While this can seem obvious, many people do not understand this important aspect of anger. For example, let's return to the common responses I get when I ask my clients, what is anger? Three of these responses, namely shouting at someone, hitting someone, or acting out of control, are actions. They are not feelings. And while the person might choose to shout at someone, hit someone, or act out of control when they are angry, these are actions that people can take when they are angry. They are not anger itself. This is in contrast to answers such as anger is frustration or rage. As both frustration and rage are feelings, these responses are far closer to what anger is, as, like anger, they are both feelings. Let me repeat this important point. Whatever anger is a feeling or an emotion. Finally, the third part of Wikipedia's definition of anger says that anger involves a strong, uncomfortable, and hostile response to a perceived provocation, hurt, or threat. I know that this again is a little bit complicated, but the key word in this sentence is the word perceived. Anger is not a response to an actual provocation, hurt, or threat, but instead to something you perceive as a provocation, hurt, or threat. To help explain this point, imagine you have come home from a hard day at work. Your partner is busy helping the children with their homework, so you sit in front of the television and watch the news. Just at this moment, your partner comes into the room. They look at you angrily and say, "How come you get to relax? You never help with the kids. I can't believe you are so lazy and uncaring." Many people in this situation would respond angrily. You may perceive your partner's comments as unfair or as a personal attack on you. As a result, you may defend yourself by saying something like, "Well, who has been earning money all day for you?" At this stage, an argument can quickly start. If you ever find yourself in this type of situation, it is important to realize that you can perceive your partner's initial statement in many ways. For example, your partner may be exhausted from looking after the children all day. Rather than being a personal attack on you, your partner's statement may be an attempt to get recognition for their work. If you perceived your partner's statement in this way, you would be more likely to respond with empathy rather than with hostility. The point of this example is that there are many ways to perceive your partner's words, and your perception of these words, and not your partner's words themselves, creates your anger. To put this slightly differently, if you have an anger issue, it is not what other people are saying or doing that is causing your anger. It is how you think about their words or actions that cause your anger. Or, more simply, you create your anger. Okay, I know that this is a lot to take in, so let's summarize what you have learned about anger in this video so far. You have learned that anger is an emotion or a feeling. Anger is a response to a perceived provocation, hurt, or threat, and the real cause of your anger is not how other people are acting or what they are doing. Instead, the real cause of your anger is how you perceive how other people are acting or what they are doing. Finally, how can you get help if you are experiencing anger issues? The simplest way to get help is to visit my website, angersecrets.com, and begin your anger management journey. On my website, you can access many free anger management resources, as well as a free 20-minute anger assessment call with me. I look forward to helping you control your anger. Okay, thanks for watching today's video on what anger is. And be sure to watch my next video to learn the 3 essential keys to anger management. If you found this video helpful, please like this video and click the subscribe button below. This will help other people struggling with anger find and benefit from this show. Remember, for free resources on how to control your anger, master your emotions, and create calmer, happier, and more respectful relationships, as well as the opportunity to book a free 20-minute anger assessment call with me, click the links below or visit my website, angersecrets.com. And finally, remember, you can't control what happens to you in life, but you can control how you respond to what happens to you. I look forward to helping you on your anger management journey. Take care. The Anger Secrets YouTube channel is intended for information and educational purposes only. It is not a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. No medical or therapeutic relationship is implied or created by this video. If you have mental health concerns of any type, please seek out the help of a local mental health professional.